Today we're gonna make a fortune just by farming. First my little weirdo spreads out his seeds, then gives them a drink, and then cuts them alive. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how corn is made. And luckily our local friend here, he really likes corn, so he'll give us $108 for that. And we use that to unlock new lands to escape this weirdo. And also find an apple tree. So we can just sit here and shake the tree if we want, and that's easy money. The only thing easier would be having someone else do this for me, but look at all that money. Since the farming isn't really my cup of tea, we're gonna wander a little bit further to hopefully find something a little easier. Perfect, our first worker. He's not quick, he's not pretty, but he'll get the job done. So while he's making me the money, I'll spend the money. Capitalism. Good news, I've unlocked you another field to work in. I'm only going to do this once just so you can see how it goes. Then it's yours for the rest of eternity. These are tomatoes though, they're probably worth more than corn. Look at how big of a mess this guy's making. Okay, yeah, just don't worry about cutting them all, I got it from here. Alright, moron, there's $218 for my produce. I find it pretty fun that my worker carries the produce right past the store to walk to his barn. So now I have to walk to his barn to collect the corn and then take it back to the store. This really all is just a metaphor for capitalism. We've leveled up and we're unlocking new lands. This one comes with a chicken. It'll hopefully just spit out eggs once in a while. And what is it that you want? You want eggs? There's a chicken literally in front of you laying them. Okay, these new lands are getting expensive, so you know there's going to be something good over there. I was cutting the corn and I found a gold bar. I'm going to go ahead and not take that. I want corn, thank you. I'm mostly just going to wait by this apple tree a bunch because it seems to be my biggest earner. Well, since the space beside him is only $8, perfect. We got another chicken egg layer. And the chickens are nice. You just walk by them once in a while and they'll make you $250. I really hope this is another field. That way this guy can multitask while he's here. Perfect. Now he's going to have double the corn to have to take care of. I'm not really sure what just happened, but I turned yellow. I think I got a free gold upgrade just to make things moderately faster. I also don't know what that baby bird is, but it ran away from me. It's a wise bird. If something exists in this game, I'm going to turn it into profit. Well, I am at least already 1,000 there. I spent a few minutes grinding up all the produce I could, and that should give me thousands of dollars. That means I can hire my very own tomato worker. And we're going to make the barn a little bit bigger, that way it can hold 200 of everything. Now I can spend my time harassing the chickens. And that is a strangely lucrative venture. But there's a few more pieces of land. This might actually double the size of my tomato patch. And that would be great because that's lots of money. This is a man that swings his scythe like he's got nothing to lose. So a quick delivery later, that's 1,700 gold. And we found a unicorn. I don't know why, but we found a unicorn. Well, these seem to be the cheapest areas to unlock, so I assume they're the next stage we need to go to. Sun Ranch. Either way, if I have more chickens to harass, I'll be happy. Well, I found what appears to be another tomato field. I'm not thrilled about that, but I'm also not overly disappointed. I'm going to spend $1,000 upgrading the barn capacity again. Now they can hold 300 things, so they've got some time to build that up. For now, I'll take my money over to these very expensive places, and hopefully not be crushingly disappointed. Come on, gold mine. Bonus pet. I think I'm going to take 25% coins, increase coin gains in Marchands. I don't know what Marchands are, but we're going to get more coins. And now I have a cat following me, so for once I have a proper supervisor. So they've gathered a few hundred produce each, and that should be worth extra money because at 25% coins, there's 3,200. So let's unlock an area next to their barn. Hopefully that gives them something that helps, like a cow. We're going to milk that cow. Yeah, this is what I'm here for. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. That better be valuable. This guy doesn't buy the milk. Sir, would you like to buy some milk? Oh, good. You actually do want to buy some milk. Okay, that was $1,000, so the milk's going to be a good one. I should probably focus my attention in one area and one area only. But that's sort of not really how my brain usually works. $500 down here might actually be worth it. We just set up a giant field for crops. For $2,200, we're going to find out what's behind the cow. Turns out it's a grassy field with no significance whatsoever. But we're starting to unlock lots of island pieces. The more we unlock, the more we're going to have to use. It doesn't take long now to make a few $1,000s, so we're really going to start to expand. We found another bird that's slaying I don't know what. I feel like this game's mostly just about harassing the local animals. I'm not complaining, I find it lots of fun. I saved up another $5 grand, so I'm going to try and open up something so I can get a cow milker. Instead, I managed to unlock more tomato crops. I don't want more tomato crops, I want a cow milker. I've been informed that for 40 diamonds, we can unlock a random character. And this one comes with hair and a superhero outfit. I was hoping they might have some superhero powers, but they can barely milk a cow. I've officially got almost 1,000 pieces of produce on me, that's worth $13,000. Did not mean to touch the cow, but once you're committed, you're committed. Now to spend all this hard-earned money unlocking some more ways to make money. We've unlocked like 3 pieces of ground, and we're already out of money. This new area did come with sunflowers, though I bet those are worth a lot. And also a fishing area. He will buy fish for a lot of money. I just sort of have no idea where to get fish. Maybe it's over here. It is not, but we made our sunflower patch bigger. And I've hired a worker to care for just the sunflowers, so they by themselves will make me tons of money. I feel like I need better workers. They just leave everything lying in a giant heap on the ground and I have to deal with it anyway. But let's see what that's worth, $7,500, and that was not a lot of produce. The next cheapest land available are these ones over here, and hopefully it's worth my time. We found another cow, so I'm actually not that disappointed in this. So the milk is actually worth 200, the sunflowers are worth 10. And I'm pretty sure I couldn't buy this until now. We had to unlock enough of the land, so okay, it comes with a boat. That seems like a good deal to me. And we have a guy with a truck who buys all of my inventory. The boat I unlocked might just be a fast travel to take me elsewhere. I don't have anywhere else to go. I'm kind of stuck on Tomato Island for now. My little sunflower weirdo is working nice and hard. Look at all that profit. I'll take over from here. My scythe is much bigger than yours. One more piece of ground though and we get to find out what's up there. So using the $5,400 there, we're going to be able to unlock one more piece somewhere. Although it is not going to come cheap. Everything is $13,000 or more. Oh, I found out where to fish. It's beside the fish. It is a very slow process. Another giant load of produce, another 6 grand. Plus a few more for the sunflowers. So we're going to unlock maybe Sun Ranch. That gave us a bridge to an area that we can pay to unlock also. So I can buy more land. I just need more money obviously to unlock that land. I'm going to make my workers quicker though because they're leaving so much stuff behind. This does only make them 15% faster, but 15% is going to add up over time. And I guess since this one is so cheap, I might as well unlock it. This could be something amazing. Or just more land that leads to more land to buy. We're just forever unlocking more land, so we can unlock more land. I stepped away for a few minutes, everything's full. So now we just need to figure out what to do with our $20,000. That chicken is floating on the ocean. I guess we'll wander up here to hopefully find something that makes even more money. We did find a cow, which is something you can milk. Another apple tree is actually pretty nice because these are really quick and easy. You just shake them and profit. Then it went a paddle further north and nothing. And since I now understand how quickly my idiots can fill up their barn, we're going to upgrade it a whole bunch. Like in any good capitalist system, I'm going to let my idiots do all the work and I'm going to enjoy some fishing while they make me profit. And I especially want this shiny golden glowy fish, but it's being a struggle. This better be worth it. I spent a long time catching this damn fish. I literally caught every fish in that spot. They get sold here $6,000? That was not worth my time at all. I made $9,000 just going to collect from the idiot's barn. But these spots have got to be something. $7,000? There's got to be something here. I tend to all your animals. Wait, do I bring this stuff to him? Oh, I see how he does it. I touch him because he's already touched my animals, so he just loads me up with milk. Then I walk it 10 steps over to this guy. So let's just keep on unlocking land, hoping to find something actually useful. I found another sunflower patch that someone should probably take care of. By the time I was done screwing around, we have another 5 grand worth of produce. I resorted to using my big golden scythe just because I can't wait for these idiots anymore. They're too slow. This is so much faster. While I'm here, I'm going to upgrade my harvesters one more time just to get them going. And then I'm going to spawn camp this sunflower field for a while because I think it's my biggest earner. And after spending more time than I thought I would ever spend harvesting sunflowers. So we got 2,600 sunflowers on board. There's a few hundred more here, plus a whole bunch of other things. So this is likely to be a new record for a single deposit, 22,000. So what do you think is over this way? A barn! I wish I found this a long time ago. These guys are expensive though too. Can I just have the barn? I think I just spent $20,000 for the land it sits on anyway. I don't know what I just sold, but it gave me $45,000. I'm legitimately confused as to how we got here, but I'm going to set this barn up so these workers can hopefully farm those high value crops. In this barn, we can also have a wheat field worker. I don't have any wheat fields yet, but I assume that's something down here. And these guys are actually getting pretty quick at harvesting. Because that already gave me $12,000 and it hasn't been that long. And that's not taking into account the sunflowers, which is another 4. But now I'm also kind of second guessing and thinking maybe there's some wheat fields up here. So we're going to try up here instead because this somehow in my brain makes more sense. And I was actually right. We have our very first wheat field. I just realized I don't yet have anywhere to sell the wheat. So maybe that's what's down here. In 11,000 gold, we're going to find out. Alright, is there a new salesman down here? There is not. There is a boat. So we can travel 10 steps to the left if we want. So for now we'll unload the sunflowers and everything for 5,400 and then we're going to keep trying to find where we sell the wheat. What would be really great if it was this square right here. This is just more sunflowers, which are pretty valuable in themselves, but I would like to unload the wheat. I guess for now I can use this guy, I just need to suffer through a bit more pain to do so. I very quickly saved up another $15,000, so we're going to open up this mystery square. And we get a cherry tree, so I'm actually kind of excited about that. This has got to be worth a lot. Look how many cherries we're going to get. And again, I am not sure where to sell those. I'm probably missing the one square I actually need. So by the time I made it back to this side and checked my barn, I got 10,000 for that produce, and there's actually a lot sitting on the ground still. And we got 14,400 in our inventory from the wheat and probably cherries. Well, since this one's cost 62,000, we're pretty much going to ignore it for a while. We are, however, going to unlock this spot, one of the few that I still can at this point. And we got more wheat, which is actually pretty good. Maybe this is the direction I need to be going. There's even an owl, so that's got to be a good sign. This bridge leads to a new land. That sounds great. Hopefully there's more money to be had. So let's just exploit a little more of our idiot's hard work. And then we quickly have $20,000 to spend on getting to the island with the airport that we're not allowed to go to yet because we haven't unlocked enough land. We're just buying heartbreak. Every time we buy a new area, it's disappointment and heartbreak. Well, you might as well just go all in. Let's buy this area for $22,000. Well, what's another few $1,000s at this point? Let me guess. We've unlocked new area, so we can unlock a new area. Well, these ones aren't outrageously expensive, just moderately. And I am kind of curious to see what's right here. We'll probably get 61 out of 61, and then it's going to cost $80,000. And that's going to lead us to somewhere that's also going to cost $80,000 before I get the benefit. At least with everything I have going on, it doesn't take long to make the 20 grand I'm going to need. With everything I have on board right now, it's 24 grand. Unfathomable riches, here I come. We have a sheep that gives us what? Wool. Well, this is the most fun I've had in ages. And now the sheep is completely naked, so we've done a good thing here today. I'm more interested in a barn or someone that could do this for me. A cherry tree is a nice find. I already like this island a considerable amount. There's a sunflower patch here. We need more land to unlock over there, but we should have new spots over here to explore. Well, once you spend 30,000, we'll get, you know, whatever that is. This time from doing a once over on my island, 33,500. And just a little bit of my soul every time. But this will obviously be worth it, 30 grand. I collect all of your barns. That's interesting. I was just thinking to myself, good, I can just stand here and hire this guy every once in a while, but that doesn't actually work. Because I still have to go manually get my cherry trees and a few things that aren't being collected in barns, so that's actually kind of useless. That was $30,000 I didn't need to spend. While I've been doing this painstaking process, I collected 50 gems. I spent that on the dog. So now when we collect from the barns, we're going to get 30% more items. Probably should have done that the other way around, since I think I harvest more items myself. Well, surely these two can't lead to disappointment. This one gave us more of the path, and this one's probably gonna just connect the corner of the path. So wow, that really feels good. So I flip-flopped a few more $1,000. We gotta decide which direction we want to go. We're gonna go up. And finally got the place to sell things. So the cherries are unreasonably valuable. So a full tree will get you 18 of them, which sells for 12,000. But since we're gonna get so much money out of the barns soon, I'm gonna upgrade the barns. And then I'm gonna sit back and relax and wait for them to get full. Then we'll have big profit. So having that guy collect them all, we have thousands of items. And for your viewing pleasure, here's a cow. So the full barns plus the cherries plus whatever you had, $93,000, actually way more than I thought. But that's definitely enough to open up this very expensive area. And it gave me a bridge that leads me to another expensive area. And that leads me to a path that connects to more expensive areas.